Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy TitusPeoples, and we are back with yet another episode of When Discussing Strikes. Please like and subscribe to Ultimate Class TV, and thank you for watching if you're watching from home. But if you're watching from YouTube, like and subscribe to Ultimate Class TV, drop a comment, and just show love. But today, we have a very special guest, the founder and owner of Harlem, a seamoss company, black-owned. Mitch is in the building.
How you doing, guys? Thank you for having me, Titus.
Absolutely, Mitch. Absolutely. And you don't gotta be too formal, bro. Man. Like you know me, bro. Like you know me, bro. Like you know me when I was fat, Titus, when I had the chicken all over the table. Like we're gonna talk about that story too in a little bit, bro. But let's jump into these questions, man.
All right, cool.
What made you decide to change your eating habits?
So, it was like probably my son is 3 now, so probably like 2 years before my son was born. I used to get sick a lot, like, and it was weird, like weird. I go to the doctor, like, nah, it's all right. You just gotta eat better and drink more water and stuff. Regular, typical stuff that they say to do that you don't think about doing. You feel me? Around that time, I'm like, yo, nah, I gotta do something, cause I'm partying, drinking, smoking, going to work, partying, drinking, smoking, going to work, party.
Word.
So I had to. It was more than just my eating habits; it was my whole way of life. I had to take a step back and be like, yo, you gotta chill.
All right, cool. That's what's up, man. Like, yo, and that's a great thing. Like, when you start thinking about yourself, cause like we all getting older as black men. Like, what I mean, we gotta be here for our kids and all that. Well, you gotta be here for your kid. I don't got a kid yet.
Soon.
So, Harlem Moss. Tell the people more about Harlem Moss.
Harlem Moss is 1 year old now. 1 year old. I started the company because during the pandemic, I started taking Cmos probably about 3 years ago when my son was born. My aunt Kim, you can follow her if you want. She sells Cmos also. Divinity Health Store, Divinity Health Shop. Yeah. She used to have Cmos all the time. I was like, go try it. So I started trying it about 4 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. It was a lot of things that came into it that I started,
Right.
So you said, what was the question again? My bad.
Tell the people more about Harlem Moss.
Oh, yeah. Harlem Moss, my baby, 1 year old. The pandemic. During the pandemic, a lot of people wanted Cmos. It became like really popular. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when I first started taking it, got popular. Nipsey Hussle was talking about it. Jada Kiss, Kim Kardashian was talking about it. So it became real popular, but a lot of people still didn't know where to get it from or what it really was. But my aunt is West Indian, and she was putting me onto it. And then people were like, about a year ago, people were like, yo, you should start selling it. So I'm like, nah, I really don't want to sell it. Like, I'd show y'all how to make it, and I'll show y'all who to get it from. And nah, you should sell it. I'll buy it from you. I'm like, after a while, I started getting like kind of annoying. So I'm like, you know what? I started selling it then, and then it's been a success ever since. And I'm starting to branch off into other things. Like, I want to have a juice bar. Of course, I'm gonna name it Harlem Moss. That's the brand. Like, I stand by that. And my other thing I really want to do is my ginger shots. I want to push that like really hard, and that's about it about Harlem Moss.
All right, cool. So, how has including CMOS in your life improved your health?
My health. Oh, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, a lot of things that took into effect was like, I used to smoke cigarettes before my son was born, and I do smoke weed. So I get a lot of phlegm, and my aunt was pushing to me that, yo, cut mucus, you wouldn't be spitting and all congested like you usually are. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Then I tried it, and I noticed the whole difference with my breathing, my energy, and the phlegm. That was my main thing, the phlegm, because as a smoker, cigarettes or weed, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I gave that up when my son was born. So I'm 3 years off of cigarettes. But when you're a smoker, you do get a lot of phlegm, and it congests you all the time, and it's so annoying. So that's like what was my main thing, and that's what really helped me with, and my energy.
Okay, cool. And that segues into my next question. How does CMOS help you? Like, what I mean? Like, what are some of the beneficial properties of having CMOS in your diet?
Right now, a lot of people are taking CMOS like to help them sexually, but it's not just for that. CMOS is overall immune boost. You feel me? It has 92 out of the 102 minerals your body is made of, and it helps with your energy, helps with thyroid problems. It helps with what else? Yeah, sexual life, like I said before. People use it for skincare, healthcare. A lot of people just drink it. A lot of people put it in their soups, their oatmeal, and their smoothies to make it thicker. So you can use sea moss for almost anything, actually.
Interesting to say the least. Health freaks, where do you draw the line between what's real and what's fake? Because I know you probably heard some absurd things about CMOS. What have you heard about CMOS that you find just absolutely absurd? That's me.
That's all right. Like right now in the CMOS industry, everybody's in competition and everybody feels like I got the best CMOS or this person's CMOS is fake and this and that. There's a lot of misinformation and everybody pushing it hard. And I feel like that's the culture we're living in now anyway. Everybody's pushing a lot of true information hard and a lot of false information hard. Like I believe like everybody's become extremists. You feel me? So like towards the health freaks, they're extremists in every aspect. The vegans are very extremists. No disrespect to anybody, but people are very extreme. You can't eat meat. Like it's been people who lived their whole life who ate meat their whole life. You feel me? I just feel like everything should be in moderate.
Interesting. Segue right into my next question. Do you still eat meat, and if so, what?
Yes, I eat meat. So before, like probably 4 or 5 years ago, I used to eat pork probably every day, twice a day. When I used to get sick a lot, heavy, and when you first start learning about health or anything, you feel me? You get so much information that you think everything is right. So people like when I first started trying to slow down on eating meat and eating more greens, people like you shouldn't eat meat. So I'm like, nah, I'm not eating no meat. No, that's not you really. So, repeat the question one more time.
Do you still eat meat? If so, what?
Cool. So I definitely did cut back on the pork. I only really eat bacon.
Turkey bacon.
No, I don't eat pork bacon. I eat pork bacon. Yes, that's about it. I eat beef once in a while and chicken mostly. But everything else I try to stray away from. Salmon is my big thing, though. Like, I love salmon. I don't really eat shrimp too much anymore. Every food has a downfall to it. So people be like, oh, don't eat meat, eat seafood. Seafood has parasites in it. So if you eat too much seafood, you got to worry about that. So just I feel like moderation.
Absolutely.
Moderation is key with everything.
Makes sense. Because I really calm down on my pork intake. I could tell you how many times a year, like, I have pork. So, like, pork is not really big on my diet. Like, I love turkey sausage, turkey bacon. I'm a very turkey bacon kind of guy. Chicken. And I just got hip to getting back into the seafood thing, like the salmon, like the clam, shrimp, and stuff like that. But I definitely try my best to stay away from pork. Like, pork is crazy.
It's so good, though. But it's so, like... So my thing, though, with the pork, I have people who will argue that pork isn't that bad for you, right? And they'll bring up the fact that there are different cuts of pork and different farms that raise their pigs differently, so the pork is better. But the majority of people that are buying bacon and ham and stuff aren't getting the good cuts, aren't getting the good pigs. So that idea of, oh, nah, meat is still good. Yeah, not all meat. Like, we're not getting the best cut. Like, in our hood, we're not getting the best cut of chicken. We're not getting the best cut of the beef. We're not getting the best cut of the pork. So, moderation.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with you. there. It's something that you can consume every day.
Yes. Most people would say, from what I've seen, most West Indian people would tell you, oh, take it all the time. Doctors that I've asked, they'll say, you should take it like every other day or at least once a day. You can take it once a day, you feel me? Because it's certain, I believe it's iodine, it's high in iodine. So some people, they have problems with high iodine and they can't have it that much. So moderation.
Moderation. Today's word, today's ultimate class, when discussion strikes, is sponsored by the word moderation. M for moderation. Okay, fact or fiction? Does Cmos should really improve your sex drive?
Yes, it does. And I've noticed.
Okay.
It does. Especially that goes with eating right also, and exercising. But CMOS definitely helps with your sex drive. Every guy that has taken it and told me that they see a difference and they feel a difference. And
All right, cool. Because I've done a little test myself. I have done the CMOS, and I have performed extracurricular late night activity.
how was it for you?
It was excellent, but I've also tried the horsepower,
How was the
popular
horsepower?
Cameron sponsored
I haven't tried that.
horsepower, and it was quite exceptional. Both experiences were quite well. Went quite well. But if I had to choose one, I would definitely have to go CMOS. No
CMOS?
disrespect to the
Cam
horsepower.
should do like a CMOS horsepower. He would
He
kill a
should,
game.
killer, tripper, trips. CMOS infused horsepower will
Holla
go
at me.
crazy.
Holla
Will
at
go
me.
crazy. All right, so these are some great questions, Mitch. Mitch, what do you want the people to know about CMOS? Give your declaration about CMOS. You have the floor. You're on your soapbox. Tell the people what you want them to know about CMOS.
I feel like, the generation we in, everybody hop on waves, you feel me? It could be good or bad things. CMOS is healthy for you. You can ask the doctor about it. You can ask your holistic doctors about it. You go to your juice bar, you can get it. If you can't or don't want to get it from me, I don't knock getting it from somebody else. I just wish everybody get healthier. Whichever way you could get healthier, whoever you want to get it from, go get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Mitch, you've bought these CMOS capsules.
Yeah, CMOS capsules, man.
Very well, very well. Is this a gift for me?
Yeah.
Well,
Got you.
why, thank you.
I just
See?
dropped those, I think, last month. They've been doing good. A lot of people like CMOS capsules because some people can't take the texture of CMOS gel,
Yeah.
and the capsules is just a pill. It's actually dehydrated CMOS, grinded up, put in a pill capsule, and bottled up. So it's more convenient and easier to take if you don't like the texture of taking raw CMOS gel.
That's great. And you see, people, I love when guests come on the show and they bring things like, you know what I mean? This is their product, you know what I mean? Harlem Moss, CMOS capsules, CMOS gel. Come on, Mr. Peoples will support you. Indeed, 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 indeed. So, Mitch, we've known each other for some time now, many, many years. Many, many years ago, me and you worked at a place called Yankee Stadium, where the food was greasy is an understatement. Greasy is an understatement. But we're not going to talk about that time. We're going to talk about me, and I have to be accountable. Many moons ago, on a late night, on an off day, you caught me slipping in Popeyes.
Yeah, we both used to be in Popeyes.
Heavy.
I haven't touched Popeyes and maybe since that day I saw you, cause the smell turned me off. The 102 Fifth,
Crazy.
yeah.
So this particular story I'm talking about, guys, like, I was a lot heavier at the time. I was about 400 and change, like, you know what I mean? And Mitch, and I think you was with your boy at the time. I don't know who, but you was with somebody at the time, and y'all walked in there and you saw me, and I had a table full of chicken. And your words was, where's the other person? And I was like, nah, this is all for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had ridiculous eating habits in which I had to get healthy. Like, you know, like, I say all that to say this, like, eating habits, health is one thing, but you have to change your eating habits to go inside with your health habits. Eating habits and health habits are the same thing. You can't go to the gym, take all these products and stuff like that, and just consume massive amount of greasy foods. Like, it doesn't work that way. So I'm very glad that I changed my eating habits a lot, but I still like eat me a piece of fried chicken every now and then. Like, you know.
I mean, it happens. We human and we have choices. And
Absolutely.
you
We
can
have
indulge.
vices.
You can indulge,
Yes, indeed,
but
indeed.
moderation.
Moderation. So, Mitch, what else is new? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you have a young one who's 3 years old?
Yes, he's 3 years old. Makai, that's my boy right there, man.
So, how are you raising him in this new way of health for you? Like, is he following you with the way he eats?
My son is better than me, actually. He's way better. He doesn't eat meat. He's 3 years old. He hasn't touched meat yet. Matter of fact, let me take that back. He's eating salmon, and that's it. Any other type of meat he hasn't eaten. So what he eats now is fruits, vegetables, grains, stuff like that.
So like he hasn't had chicken yet, boy.
No, he hasn't
Wait
tasted
till
chicken
he
at
get
all.
to the chicken.
Nah.
Ooh-wee, he
I mean,
gonna
if
go
when he
crazy.
get older and he want to try it, that's on him. But I don't think to give it to him right now, his stomach could probably go crazy.
Word.
Yeah, but he just got off the breast too. He was breastfed for 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, so when you take him to his pediatric doctor, like, are the results good? Like, you know what I mean?
He's not overweight, but he's above the weight he's supposed to be. He's in perfect health. He's rarely sick. The most he got sick probably was first attending school just now because being around new kids and stuff, you know, he passed germs around. Other than that, he's perfectly fine with me.
Oh,
And the
right,
doctors
cool.
say he's fine too. But it's funny because I'm very like open with my doctor and his doctor, and I tell him everything. Most people are like they ask you a question, do you smoke? You're like, no, you should tell your doctor. That's your doctor. Like, they'll help you out, whatever case. But I told him that he was breastfed, and then oat milk got popular probably like 2 years ago. He was 1 year old, right? We was trying to like wean him off the breast 2 years ago, which took longer than went to 3. But I told her, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna give him oat milk, and she bugged out. She was like, oat milk? What's oat milk? What's oat milk? She left for like 30 minutes, came back. She was like, oh, we haven't heard about oat milk, and now oat milk is the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's like everywhere you go, oat milk, vanilla oat milk, chocolate oat milk, oat.
Yeah, I think the alt milks are very, very popular.
Yeah,
like,
they
you
are.
know what I mean?
My son, he's very picky though. He only drinks Trader Joe's oat milk. Like he won't any other brand I try to go get, he won't touch it.
Interesting to say the least. So like, it's helping you. It's helping your son. So this is a wave that I can see people jumping on. Like, you know, a good wave. Cause like,
It's
as
a
you
good
say,
wave. That's what I said.
you
Like
know
it's
what I mean?
health. It's bettering your health. Like check this out. So from my knowledge and what I've seen, the black community, not black men, the black community deaths are like murder, and their health, right? Why not get healthier? What's the problem? Like if I tell you, yo, put the soda down, bro. This your third soda for the day. Drink water. You shouldn't be upset if I said that. Like it's water. It's something that's good for you. Like
Yeah, like I haven't drunken soda since I had my sleeve. So like, you know, like soda just doesn't sit right with me at all.
that's good.
Like, and then it's so crazy. I don't even miss soda. Like when I'm out and stuff like that, and I go get a drink or something, like
I do. I miss Coke, Coca-Cola.
I won't even lie. If I am going to drink any kind of soda, it'll be a Coke, and it's being mixed with like a drink or something, like
Like a Jack and Coke.
yeah, Jack and Coke. But the outright said I'm about to go to the store and get me a soda. Like if
Yeah, that's not
anybody
happening.
said that they saw Titus with the soda, that's cap. I don't
Like
drink
when we
soda.
sat down, I wanted the green juice. I meant to stop and get one. Like I'll get that before I go get a soda. I just can't really rock with it.
Word, like soda is just completely crazy to me. Like, you know, and guys, like we're not trying to come over here and tell you what to do with your life, but we're also are trying to promote healthier options and just slow down on your sugar consumption. Like that's all we're trying to do. And health is wealth. Like, you know what I mean? And he's 100% right. The blacks amongst us and stuff like that, death is very, very high because of health issues, high blood pressure, hypertension,
Comes
stuff
from
like
food. Comes from the way you eat.
that.
Like
Yo, bro,
majority of stuff we sick from comes from the way we eat.
you know, funny, I remember, like, if you recall, I was in the hospital a couple times when we used to work up there at the stadium because I had blood clots in my leg because I was just eating.
Had us worried.
Word, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the funniest man in the kitchen might not make it back to the next game. Like,
Right,
you
because
know?
I ain't that funny and I couldn't take your spot.
Word, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I'm happy to see you still here.
Thank you,
Doing
thank you.
better in health and
Thank
life.
You. Thank you. You know what I mean? Mitch, it's all about improvement. It's all about improvement. Nah, but like, so, do you go to the gym?
No, I don't go to the gym. Like you said earlier, I feel like you should do both. You should work out and try to eat better. You feel me? I'm not perfect, far from perfect. I'm not trying to push Cmos on anybody. I'm not trying to push a healthier life on anybody. Just putting information out there. You feel me? Because I'm not perfect. No, I don't work out. I used to play ball and work out all the time. I got lazy and I became a father, and I just be chilling and doing my business and taking care of my son. But I should get motivated and get back into the gym.
Yeah. Same here, like, you know what I mean? I got the weights in the crib, like, you know what I mean? When my cousin's not there, I sneak up front, get a little set in.
It actually makes you feel better though. So a few months ago, I was working out with my boy Pat. He had me doing like reps every day, and like I felt it helped like my overall being during the day. You feel me? So getting up, moving around, especially when you're sitting home during the pandemic, you get stagnant. So working out is something that people should. You don't even got to do no like massive, crazy no workout. Just do something, run, walk faster. Lift some stuff. Just start getting the routine a little bit here and there.
Yeah, so just to backpedal a little bit, like we mentioned that CMOS does help improve your sexual functions and stuff like that. But for some people, it might be different. Some people might have more energy, and then some people might, it helps the,
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Without going into too much, like, how did it help you? Like, did you stand the test of time?
Nah, I felt like not even nothing with my not to sound crazy. It was not with my erection. It was like I had more stamina. Like I can go longer. I wasn't so tired and drained afterwards. Before I used to be drained, knocked out. I don't want to do nothing. Started taking Cmos, and I'm like, all right, we could go again. Let's do some other stuff. You feel me?
Right. And it's funny that you said that because it was almost the same effect for me, but it also helped with the standing the test of time too. Right, you know what I mean? Like
it helps with the blood flow, man.
Absolutely. Like I was actually rather surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's all it is really down there is blood flow. So you gotta get your blood circulating.
You know what I mean? I found it quite interesting that 25 into it, like, you know what I mean? Like I still had more to go. Like I was just like 25
like you was
minutes.
A kid again, huh?
I was like, wow. This is a nice little video if I
Nah, for real, man.
Word.
I had people come back. I'm like, yo, bro, you finished the jaw. You gotta chill. Like, this is what you using this for? Like, it's other reasons.
Bro.
You feel healthier, right?
That's why they always want to say sex is going to sell. Bro.
It's sex sells, though.
You know what I mean?
Sex does sell.
I feel like if you use that in your intro and be like, yo, Seamoss, it'll help you. Boom. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to go crazy.
So, Jack Harlow, that's his name, the rapper?
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow posted a clip about Seamoss. He was talking about it, and I seen it, and I reposted it, and they was going crazy on my page. Like, I got so many DMs. I'm like, I didn't want to push it as, like, a sex thing because it's not. Jamaicans take it for sex.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't want to push it that way. But, sex sells, and people want what they want.
Absolutely. Like, it is just so crazy that how, like, you can mention the health part, and everybody be like, okay.
Yeah, that's weird, man. You mentioned
but
the health part,
minute you
sex.
say that you could clap cheeks for, like, 45 minutes, they own it.
That's a fact, though.
Seamoss.
I might have got more male customers bringing up the health sex enhancement parts of this than any other customers. Just bringing that up, like, yo, you can help you get right. And Randy was like,
Word.
all right.
Nah, but I just find it so weird that that's their go-to vice. Like, yo, like, forget it, helping your health, clearing up your skin. Like, you had acne since you were 6. It cleared up your skin. You're looking handsome. That's not the go-to. Like, of course not. But the minute you say, oh, nah, I got crazy, then all of a sudden they going to have a reason to tell their friends to go, like, you know what I mean?
Drama and sex, man. That's what sells. Drama and sex.
Word.
Especially
Sadly, in the black community.
Nah, I think in all communities now. You go on TV, even if you watch Ratchet TV and watch, no disrespect, the mob ops, they're Caucasian and Italian or whatever. You feel me? They're not black. And they're just as ratchet. So like,
absolutely.
So it's just as drama filled. So it's just like sex and drama. It is what it is.
Sex and drama.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but Mitch, yo, it was great having you. Like, so you come over here, Harlem Moss. So, what is it about Cmos that attracted you to it? Like, I mean, other than your aunt telling you, like, you know what I mean? Like, what made you dove deeper into the lore of Cmos?
I can say it was a few females that I was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I come across a lot of females that are like health conscious and like very well aware of their bodies and stuff. Right. So a lot of them were into like holistic stuff before I was, or ever even like imagine would be, and like after my aunt had me taking it, and other girls like, oh, you take Cmos, you take Cmos. Same thing with the sex. Like, it just made me, it was like, all right, cool, let me mess with the Cmos some more. You feel me?
All right, cool. So, what is the craziest CMOS story that you have in regarding a customer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Do you
This
have
guy-
any
this
crazy
guy-
customer stories?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but
bro,
I
it's
was so ready for this question. This guy, right? This is one of my favorite customers. This guy, calls me, and it goes full circle back to the sex thing, right? Pause. He calls me in the middle of the night for CMOS. All right? Bro, relax, bro. I be telling him, yo, you gotta chill, man. He calls me in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'll pay $50 in the cab. Just bring me a jar. I got this young thing coming over. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm like, bro. All right, but you gotta chill. All right? 2 jars in a week, you gotta chill. You have to chill.
Yeah,
But then he also was telling me that it helps with his your mood. CMOS is because you're getting not all. You're getting the majority of the minerals in your body. Your chemicals are balancing out. You feel me? And your mood is being better, and you're feeling better about yourself. So he was like, yeah, CMOS actually helped me with my self-esteem. I'm like, what, bro? He was like, yeah, it made me feel better. Like, I would take it and wake up and just go about my day, and I would move around, but I was more confident. I'm like, all right, that's what's up.
Cool. Yo, listen, man. Seamoss, Harlem Moss. If you're in the town, like if you're from here and you're watching this, please holla at my boy Mitch. He'll hop on the bike. He be looking like Blank Man sometime.
Them e-bikes, man.
Yo,
E-bikes
like
is
them
taking over New
e-bikes.
York, man.
Word. So where can the people find you at?
I'm all over, but I'm mainly on Instagram at Harlem's with a S, CMOS. Sorry. At Harlem's Moss. Harlem's Moss. HARLEMS Moss. MOSS.
Guys, and you know where you can find me. I am TitusPeoples across the board. Follow Ultimate Class TV on YouTube, like and subscribe. And you know, that's our episode for today. Harlem Moss is in the building. Mitch is in the building. And just like that, we healthy. Health is wealth. And we out, people.